We always have an Olson get-together this time of year, and a harvest supper is just so welcoming. That includes desserts, pumpkin creme brulee. And I've roasted my little pie pumpkins that I picked up. To roast the pie pumpkins, I just scoop out the seeds, dock the tops with a fork, and roast them at 350 until they're tender. When you're buying pumpkins for cooking, not for carving, you have to make sure you buy the pie pumpkins. They're creamy and a little darker inside, and they're smaller in size. I'll measure back 2 cups of the puree. Those 2 pie pumpkins measured exactly 2 cups. I'm bringing up to just below a simmer 2.5 cups of whipping cream. And I'll take advantage of the cream heating up by adding the seeds and the whole pot of the vanilla bean. My vanilla bean's nice and fresh. It's pliable. And I give it a little massage. I find it easier to split. Just open it up to expose all those lovely little seeds inside. Drop the seeds. There's so much flavor in the pot itself. I want the cream to pick up as much as possible. And separate 10 eggs. I'll save the whites, but the yolks are going into the pumpkin mixture. If I have no immediate use for the egg whites, they freeze very well. Making pumpkin creme brulee is almost like making a pumpkin pie filling. And when I make pumpkin pie, I always use brown sugar. So the same in the creme brulee. 1/2 cup and 2 tablespoons of white sugar. And just a touch of allspice. I'd like to watch my cream carefully. Once it starts boiling, it boils over very easily. So I'm just going to turn it down. And then a little flair to my creme brulee, a splash of brandy. I do that for my pumpkin pie filling too. There we go. My cream is perfect. It's just starting to rise in the pot a little bit. Let the vanilla bean. Using the food processor is a great way to blend a hot liquid into a cool base and keep it nice and smooth. I have 8 ramekins in a baking dish because I have to cook the custard gently. Baking anything with a large quantity of eggs requires a gentle cooking. So cooking in a water bath with the ramekins surrounded by hot water ensures a smooth and creamy custard. The easiest way to fill the pan with the hot water is to actually take it to the oven and fill it there. The water just has to come halfway up the ramekins. I'll bake these for 30 to 35 minutes at 325. They take about 35 minutes. When I give the ramekins a little jiggle, just the center should shake a little. It'll keep cooking after it comes out of the oven, just to finish them off. After I've chilled them completely, that's when I get to torch them right before we serve them for dessert.